Okay, folks, here we are. It's cold outside, but this is a very special night. Heather Dean, tell us about what's going on.
So we are having a fundraiser for our local VFW post here in Wilkes County and our Marine Corps League detachment here in Wilkes County with a special focus on homeless veterans. And everybody is sleeping in a cardboard box tonight. It's supposed to snow. Nobody cares because we're out here supporting our veterans.
So, Heather, this is a big problem, isn't it? I mean, there's so many issues that maybe in society we don't like talking about, but homelessness, suicide, depression, all of those are very real things for the general populace, but for our veterans as well.
Absolutely.
Here in the mountains, the homeless problem is a little more invisible than it is in the city. And even so with veterans, it's the same. Veterans will be the last to ask for help. It's just part of your DNA. So we're glad to come and with events like this and contribute and share a little bit of knowledge and awareness and some money to the various shelters. You know, so we're, as a district, we're certainly glad to support this event. And this post is one of the shining stars of the VFW, and we're glad to be here.
It's hard to imagine. We had one veteran that living here in the county, and his family arranged to have him an apartment. He stayed there for 1 month, and he didn't like it. He went back to the box. And about 2 years ago, he passed away. So, you know, in his box. He didn't. Apparently, he'd been living like that for several years.
Well, you know, someone that took their life and served their country, and then they come out or get discharged and they don't have any place to go. It's very sad that does exist, and we've had homeless people stay, or veterans stay with us, and we've got one tonight that's actually going to speak. Chris, he stayed with us for 19 days, but it has gone on and made a better life for himself. So it's very sad that it does happen, but there are homeless veterans in this community.
I feel like we need to do as much as we can to help homeless veterans. Now, I don't really know what to do, but I would surely support something or somebody that has a plan on what to do.
It's a shame to see any veteran, period, not getting the health care that they need, the situations of you know, flashbacks from being in military conflicts and stuff like that. It's real out there. The men and women who have served, you know, some of them don't have a place to go to. You know, we need to research the reasons, what's causing that, you know, that they don't have a place to go to or a home to go to. You know, why are they being forgotten?
When you're in the service, you become very close to everyone. You make friends there that you'll keep for life, you know, and just to imagine that somebody who offered himself in the service of our nation would end up on the streets or sleeping in a box. You know, it's unconscionable, and it's a sad thing to see.
I enlisted with my parents' consent, my father's consent at the age of 17 because my mother was sick at the time. And I enlisted, and at the end of my career in service, I was medically honorable discharged. And then I became homeless. I went to Catherine H. Barber shelter, who, God bless them, they helped me a lot. They helped me get my DD2s. They helped me get my sign up for BASH. And now I got a 2-bedroom apartment with a almost 6-week-old daughter. Working. I'm a licensed contractor now in the state of North Carolina.
Tonight is important because it raises the awareness. It also raises the awareness for VA because there are so many veterans in this county who are never inquired about VA benefits and never asked how to obtain VA benefits. So I can't help those veterans who have never asked what is out there for me. So a veteran who reaches out to me and tells me that they are homeless or getting ready to lose their home, one thing that I do is I go through their VA benefits to see if they are eligible for anything, because VA benefits could possibly put money into that veteran's pocket. It could mean a huge difference in keeping them in housing or not. I also contact the health care center that they're interested in, because the health care centers have a lot of resources for homeless veterans. They provide health care for those veterans, because a lot of times when they're in this situation, they do need health care, and sometimes it's immediate health care.
The impact of our veterans, especially ones that served active, the experience does different things to them. And for some it's very positive, for others it's a lifelong struggle. And I think a lot of it, what I see is just with my own father, is listening. Many times it's just listening, more so than questions, just hearing what they have to say. And with the issue of homelessness and mental health concerns of our veterans, a lot of it I think is just awareness of the public that it exists and there is a problem.
Good morning, my friend. It's after midnight. It's snowing now.
It's snowing.
And people in their tents and their boxes. Wow, what an incredible way to bring about some mindfulness about the situation of veteran homelessness. With almost 70,000 homeless veterans in America today, that's a lot. And any would be too many. But this is something for us to think about the particular unique needs and all aspects of homelessness. But especially at this moment and at this time, we honor our men and women who have served our nation, including those who are homeless, in hoping that the homeless numbers will diminish and go away completely.
Absolutely, and just to know that there are people out here to help them, and don't be afraid to ask. You know, we're here, and we're here to help, and that's, you know, one of our main missions.
Yeah, and we're in it together.
And it's hard to see homelessness at all, but especially folks that have served our country.
Because I've not forgotten them. I want to love them and help them, and if they will just sit with me, I'm going to make sure that they know I'm a friend, and that I'm there on their side, and I'm going to try to help them as best as I can.
I love doing stuff with the Scouts, with my community, and this is one of those things. And to help veterans, that means a lot to me.